dear students, welcome to Smart World School of Complete Education. Let us now study chapter number 18, Shivaji's War Strategy. Shivaji's Valor and Courage. When he was only 15 years old, Shivaji took an oath of Swaraj in the temple of Raireshwar. He died at Raigad at the age of 50. Within the short span of 35 years, Shivaji was incomparable and statesmanship established Hindvi Swaraj. Throughout his life, he fought for Swaraj. He personally conducted and won many campaigns. His life was full of battles fought against the enemy. Swaraj was threatened on many occasions. Each time Shivaji met the threat with wise and suitable action. He was not only a brave warrior but also a great statesman. When he thought that force would prove useless, he used diplomacy. Afzal Khan was a formidable opponent, but Shivaji met him face to face and killed him. In pouring rain on a dark night, he escaped from the siege of Siddhi Johar. He put Shaista Khan to flight by a bold attack on a dark night. With great skill and daring, he escaped from Aurangzeb's prison at Agra. As a general and a statesman, Shivaji is without a second. Loyalty to his Sardars. Shivaji Maharaj himself was a brave, fearless warrior. He molded his Sardars also to be fearless. The devotion to Maharaj knew no bounds. Veer Baji Pasalkar sacrificed his life in the Khalad Bailsar battle near the fort of Purandar. Shahji Raje had asked Kanhoji Jedhe to gather the Mawal Deshmukhs to support Shivaji. He supported Shivaji Maharaj all his life in the work of establishing Swaraj. Firangozi Narsala gave a long battle for the Chakan fort without any heed for his own life. When Siddhi Johar besieged the fort of Panhala, Siddhi Hilal and his son fought alongside Shivaji Maharaj. To safeguard Maharaj's life, Baji Prabhu happily embraced death in Pavankhand. Tanaji left his own son's wedding behind and laid down his life to win Kondana. Senapati Pratap Rao Gujar became a martyr in fighting Adil Shahi Sardar Bahlol Khan. After him, Maharaj appointed Hambi Rao Mohite as the commander of his army, who showed his valor in many battles. Sena Nayak Siddhoji Nimbalkar gave his life to fight the enemy during the Jalna campaign. There are many such examples of the dedication of the loyal servants of Maharaj offered to him. Shivaji's guerrilla tactics. Shivaji's enemies were very powerful. They had unlimited troops, artillery, and ammunition at their command. Compared to the enemy forces, Shivaji's army was very small. How could this small army give open battle to the enemy's vast forces? Shivaji made very clear use of local terrain for warfare. Maharashtra is a hilly country full of forests, deep valleys, ghats, and hills. The enemy troops carried heavy equipment which hampered quick movement. As against this, the Maratha soldier carried very light arms, a shield, a sword, and a spear. Therefore, his movements were very rapid and he could get about hilly country with a great speed. The Maratha soldier was also tough and swift-footed. The great skill with which Shivaji used this physical quality stamps him as a military genius of the first order. As far as possible, he avoided giving open battle for the enemy. With the help of his first class intelligence system, he kept himself well informed of all movements of the enemy troops. He would organize surprise attacks on the enemy, isolate and destroy them unit by unit before they could be warned. By the time the enemy reformed and got ready for battle, Shivaji's troops were nowhere in sight. In this way, he perfected the technique of guerrilla warfare and destroyed the vast army of the emperor. Hill forts. Shivaji's war strategy greatly depended on his hill forts. A fort gave control over the surrounding territory and when well stocked with food and ammunition. A small garrison could hold a large army at bay for 2 years or more. If confronted by a strong enemy, one could always retreat to the safety of a fort. This is the secret of Shivaji establishing his first capital at Rajgarh and then at Raigad and not in the city of the plains. Defense of the forts. Shivaji appointed men of different castes and communities to guard the fort. The work on these forts was carried out smoothly. The enemy could not bring about any acts of sabotage or treachery on the fort. All this shows Shivaji's foresight. Chauthai. Efficient administration is possible only if the state treasury is full. Shivaji raised the money by carrying out raids on enemy territory. He generally collected one-fourth of the total revenue from the enemy territory. This was known as chauthai. Shivaji never troubled those who paid him regularly this chauthai. This is a good example of statesmanship. Shivaji's navy. Conscious of the danger to Swaraj from the Siddhi, the Portuguese, and the English, Shivaji, with great foresight, built up a navy. He built strong sea forts like Sindhudurg and Vijayadurg. Even today, one is struck with the admiration just to see them. Shivaji weathered many storms and steered the ship of Swaraj to safety. His valor and statesmanship were the main reasons of his success. Let's look at the exercises. 1. Fill in the blanks. A. Shivaji, with incomparable valor and statesmanship, established Swaraj. B. Using the technique of warfare, Shivaji Maharaj destroyed the vast army of the emperor. 2. Write this answer in one sentence. A. What is meant by guerrilla tactics? B. Why did Shivaji Maharaj appoint men of different castes and communities on the fort? C. What is meant by chauthai? 3. Write the answers in 2 or 3 sentences. A. Why did Shivaji Maharaj think that hill forts were important in war strategy? B. Give 2 examples of loyalty of Shivaji Maharaj's men. You can now see a picture of the Vijayadurg. We are done with this lesson. Thank you.